You want to learn how to manifest your dream? Watch this. This paper represents everything you've thought you've known about manifesting your dream. On today's video, I'm going to talk to you about manifesting your dream. I'm pretty sure you've heard a coach or this person, that person give 8 steps to manifesting your dream, 5 steps on how to live the best life, all this good stuff. And nothing is wrong with that at all. I'm not throwing shade to anybody. But I want to give you a different perspective on the topic. Real quick, I want to share a story with y'all about the power of manifestation. Now, some of y'all probably already know the story behind how me and my wife met. And we've shared, we shared the story numerous of times, but I want to take you back a little bit. So before I actually met my wife, and I met my wife serving, we was with Redemption World Outreach, and we was a part of the outreach team. But before I met her, I created a vision board, and this is why me and my wife, we went live multiple times with vision board parties and all that stuff, because we know firsthand the power of manifesting anything through the power of a vision board. All right, so before I met her, I actually created a vision board, and on that vision board, I put 31 characteristics. Now, the characteristics came out of Proverbs 31. Like, I'm pretty sure you've heard it without even not knowing what exactly Proverbs 31 meant, a virtuous woman. But I put 31 characteristics of a virtuous woman, and I got all the characteristics out of the scripture, Proverbs 31. You should go read it, fellas. Go read Proverbs 31 and look at all the characteristics of a virtuous woman. They are all right there. So I put those 31 characteristics on that vision board, and I placed that vision board somewhere where I can see it. The reason why, and y'all probably hear me talk about the mind all the time, and the reason being is because everything, no matter what it is, positive, negative, everything starts in the mind. Why? Because everything that starts in your mind, it starts with a thought. Thoughts produce emotions. Emotions produce action. So after the action comes results. So in order to manifest your dream, it has to be something in your mind which oftentimes can relate to a vision. Like, what vision do you have? I got some scriptures that I want to read, because a lot of times, like I said, we hear, 8 steps to manifesting your dream and all that good stuff. And like, again, nothing is wrong with that, but I want to give you a different angle. These scriptures, first off, let's understand the word manifest. What does the word manifest actually really mean? Because we hear people say, well, 8 steps to manifesting your dream life, or manifest the life you desire. But what does the word manifest really mean? The word manifest, it actually means, as an adjective. The word manifest is an adjective, and it's also a verb. So as an adjective, the word manifest means clear or obvious to the eye or mind. All right, so manifest, clear or obvious to the eye or the mind. Remember, everything starts in the mind. The mind produces thoughts. thoughts produces emotions or feelings. Feelings produce actions. Actions produce results. So as an adjective, manifest means clear or obvious to the eye or the mind. Now as a verb, this right here is going to lead me into these scriptures. And again, it's manifesting the life you desire and the dream life. And it's not exactly what you think, because oftentimes we associate things with, well, I'm waiting on the Lord to show me or give me, when God has given you everything. He's giving you everything. You already have everything you need to succeed in life. The problem is not the lack of Yahweh God giving you something. The problem is you don't know how to look on the inside and discover what it is that he has already given you to manifest that thing. So these scriptures going to give you a idea of why people are not manifesting the life that they desire or the dream life. And stay with me. Now, the word manifest as a verb means to display or show a quality or feeling. Remember, feeling produces, like thoughts, produces feelings or emotions. Emotions produces actions. Actions produce results. All right. So as a verb, display or show a quality or feeling by one's acts, which words acts is short for actions, or appearance, or to demonstrate. Demonstrate means action. So when we are trying to manifest the life that we desire, our dreams, whatever your dream, your life, whatever it is you're trying to manifest, let's dig into the scriptures and see what the scriptures say. I'm going to start with Proverbs 10, chapter 10, verses 4 through 5. And I'm going to tell you right now, I'm just a messenger. All right, so don't get mad at me, get mad at Yahweh God, because this is in the scriptures, and it was written by one of the richest men that ever walked this earth, King Solomon. So let's go to Proverbs 10, verse 4 through 5. Number 4, verse 4 says, lazy hands make for poverty, but diligent hands bring wealth. Like, just that verse alone should give you enough insight to say, you know what? Maybe I'm not taking enough action, or maybe my vision is so off to the point it's producing the wrong emotion, to the point where the wrong feeling and emotion is causing me to do the wrong thing to give me the wrong results. But let's keep going. Let's dive deeper. Let's keep swimming. That's just the surface. Let's keep swimming. All right, let's keep swimming. All right, so lazy hands make for poverty, but diligent hands bring wealth. Verse number 5. He who gathers crops in summer is a prudent son, but he who sleeps during harvest is a disgraceful son. See, oh my God, listen. Oh my God. Whoo. A lot of times we think that harvest means, oh, I can just sit back and relax now. I'm going to tell you something. If you know anything about farming, if you wait too long to go and gather the harvest will spoil or it will rot out, and you will lose harvest just by sitting back and thinking, well, I've planted, I watered, I nurtured. Now here go the harvest. Now I can just sit back and relax. No. It's still about action, right? So having the right thought process will produce the right emotion that will produce the right action to get the results. Because see, when you plant the seed by faith. You don't know if that seed going to spring up or not. So you plant the seed by faith. Then you water it by faith, which all these things is about taking action. So in order to reach the result of the harvest, that means necessary actions have to. Now think about this. This is what I mean by having the wrong thought process in your mind that produces the wrong feeling or emotion, that produces the wrong action, that gets you the negative result. That's just the process. That's how it works. That's just how life itself works. So let's just say you plant the seed and say, okay, well, I planted the seed. Now, I'm not going to do anything else. I'm going to wait on the Lord. Remember that what I just said? I planted the seed. Okay, now I'm going to wait on the Lord. Okay, that thought process, if you don't go out and tend to that seed, do you even think that you will get a harvest? Don't be mad at me. I'm just a messenger. So let's keep going. Let's keep going. All right. Next scripture is Proverbs 13, verse 4. And all these scriptures gonna come from Proverbs, but Proverbs 13, verse 4 states, "The soul of the sluggard desires and has nothing, but the soul of the diligent shall be made rich." You are trying to manifest your dream, your life, the dream life. But all you do is sit and just meditate about it. That's it. You just meditate and, oh, I'm waiting on the Lord to show me my next steps. And you just sit and you desire it. There's nothing is wrong with the desire part. But if you don't take action, you will never get what it is that your soul desires. Everything will come back to action. This is what manifest means as a verb. Like, first off, manifestation itself is a verb. So we know based on elementary what verb means. Verb is an action word. So just like love is a verb. Back to John 3:16, for God so loved the world. What was his action? He gave his son, right? So manifestation is about action. It is about moving. Even the Bible, the scriptures say, faith without what? Works is dead. So you can have all the desire, which faith is centered around desires. You can have all the desire, but if you don't have work, again, that word work means corresponding action to what it is that you are believing for. So you desire or you believing for a certain way of life or a certain lifestyle or have this. But what are the actions you are taking? Because again, the desire starts in the mind. You desire to have this. Okay, that's the thought. Now the thought produced the emotion. Then something happens between the emotion and the taking action part. And sometimes, my own personal belief, I feel like we put everything in place everything off on Yahweh God. So if it doesn't work how we think it should work, we can say, well, maybe it's not meant for me. No. Because again, Yahweh God has given us everything that we need. Guess what he's giving you? He's giving you the gift of free will, meaning you can think. You don't have to just think one specific way. You can think freely. Okay, that's a gift. Aside from him giving his only begotten son, he loved us that much to, okay, he gave us the free will. He gave us a mind that we can use to think. Okay, well, that means everything starts in our thoughts, which thoughts produces feelings. Feelings produces actions. Action produces results. Okay, so he's giving, like, this is what I mean by he's giving us everything we need to succeed in this life. So again, the soul of the sluggard desires. Somebody that's not willing to take action, they desire to have the lifestyle. But when you tell them, okay, well, this is what it's going to take. These are the steps or the actions that you got to do in order to see that desired result. Then that's when people start disappearing. Oh, no, I don't think that's meant for me. Or no, I don't want to do that. Or, no. If it's a certain lifestyle or a certain dream that you desire, it's necessary steps that you're going to have to take. You cannot. It's no way possible, unless you on Star Trek, And you can just go to the Beam Me Up Scotty thing and get beamed to another place, which that don't even exist, because the laser beams will break our bodies down into so many parts and matters and molecules and stuff that it will disintegrate. All right. So therefore, you can't just all of a sudden just, oh, I'm going to think of it, I desire it, then it's just going to happen. No. You cannot just get in your car and say, well, we finna go on a trip. I want to be in California. Get in the car and close your eyes and blink and twinkle your nose like I Dream of Genie and then just be in California. No, you're going to have to drive. You're going to have to put the action behind where it is that you desire to go. Just like with manifesting your dream. If you are wanting to manifest, going into 2025, if you are trying to manifest the desired body that you want, the desired credit that you want, the desired finances that you want, guess what? Newsflash, I got some revelation for you. Y'all lean in close. Guess what? You know what you're gonna have to do? Take action. You're gonna have to put the necessary steps behind what it is that you are believing for. Let's keep going. I'm warming up now. Proverbs 19 verse 15 says, this right here, I might lose some followers. People might unsubscribe to my channel for this. Anyway, Proverbs 19, chapter 19, verse 15 says, laziness casts one into a deep sleep, and an idle person will suffer hunger. Oh my goodness. I'm going to read that again. All right. This is getting good. All right, boy. Listen. Laziness casts one into a deep sleep, and an idle person will suffer hunger. So you desire to have this dream life. You see the person with the nice house and all the fancy stuff and, living luxurious and all that good stuff. But, oh boy, I got to say it how I feel it, and I'm going to say it. But you waking up at 10, 11, 12, 1 o'clock in the afternoon, just getting your day started and thinking that it's just going to happen for you because you are you. No. Laziness casts one into a deep sleep, and an idle person will suffer hunger. So you can't expect to have the desired life that you want or manifest your dream and still just hug onto your pillow. I'm gonna just say it. You can't just lay back and think that, oh, I've prayed, I've meditated, I've even read my Bible. So God is gonna make it happen. Let me tell you, He's already made it happen. How do I know? Hold up. All right, listen to this. This is how I know that Yahweh God has already given you everything you need to succeed. Here goes the scripture to back it up. So y'all don't think these are just my words or I'm just saying stuff because it's on camera and y'all watching. No. Jeremiah chapter 1, verse 5. I'm going to start with verse 4. The word of the Lord came to me saying, before I formed you in the womb, I knew you. Before you were born, I set you apart. I appointed you as a prophet to the nations. I'm going to give you some revelation. Right there where it says, before I formed you in the womb, I knew you. That word knew means to experience. So how is it? We think because things that happen in our life that catch us off guard, it throws us aside or distract us, that it catches God off guard. No, not the case. Why? Scripture says it. Before I formed you in the womb, I experienced you. Before you were born, I set you apart. I appointed you as a prophet to the nations. So therefore, we can't just sit back and say, well, this must not be meant for me, because guess what? Proverbs 3. Let's see what Proverbs 3 says. Oh yeah, I got my notes. Stay with me. Proverbs 3, verse 5. Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. Verse 6. In all your ways submit to him, and he will make your path straight. So therefore, if we follow Yahweh God's GPS, like I mentioned on the last video that I posted, if we follow Yahweh God's GPS and not, okay, well, this way right here says it's going to take me 17 hours to get there, but this way over here is saying, it might take me 14. But what you don't see with the 14-hour detour is a roadblock. It's like 6 accidents waiting to happen. The road that way is so messed up, you might bust your tires. Your car might get destroyed. And all you had to do is just continue on this path. Even though it might take you 17 hours. It might take you a year. It might take you 3 years. Just continue on this path. Yahweh God will make your path straight. Let's get back into manifesting our dreams. Let's see. The last one I did was Proverbs 19:15. Laziness casts one into a deep sleep, and an idle person will suffer hunger. You hungry? Get up and get to work. And when I say, and I'm going to do a whole different video aside from work, because we think going to a job is actually working. When I know the scripture says a man that does not work does not eat. Well, work and job is, in my opinion, is 2 different things. The reason being is a job you can be replaced on a job. But when you are working in your work, for instance, like take the remote control to your TV, right? Your remote control needs batteries to work properly. Your remote control needs batteries to do what it's been designed to do. So therefore, work means when we are operating in what we are designed to do. This is why I harp on finding your purpose. If you want to manifest the life that you desire, it's attached to purpose. It's not even about having all the money, because you got people in this world that got millions and billions and they still unfulfilled. So it's not about having all the money. It's about being fulfilled. Can you do what you are doing to impact somebody else's life to the point where you are fulfilled on the inside? That's another video. Last scripture. Proverbs 20, verse 4 says, the sluggard does not plow in the autumn. He will seek at harvest and have nothing. Oh my goodness. So according to this scripture right here, that lets me know there is a time where no, you are not going to have a harvest. When you first start that business, you may not make no money right off the bat. But when you change your perception on how you look at it, you can understand that, okay, this is my autumn season where I'm just planting seed. So now I'm going through the motions, planting seed. Prime example, when I first set out to do real estate, if y'all don't know, Nelson's Property Group, LLC, is me and my wife's company where we wholesale single family or mobile homes and help families with locate affordable housing, right? But when I first got set out on to do real estate, month 3, didn't make no money. Month 6, Still didn't make no money. Month 10, still no money. 1 year later, still no money. A year and a half, still no money. But eventually, all of that changed. Why? Because we stayed planting seed. We stayed nurturing seed. We stayed watering the seed. Then eventually, guess what happened? Harvest. And when the time came, all the information that me and my wife planted in ourselves, it came to pass till we understood that when the harvest time, watch, year and a half, 2 years go by, almost 2.5 years before we actually gained traction, right? Went and sold, help the family with one mobile home. Next thing you know, boom, here go another one. Boom, here go another one. Boom, here go another one. Right? So therefore, in your autumn season, don't stop. See, I love social media for the marketing aspect of a business, right? But social media, if you are not careful, can hinder or screw up your thinking process. What I mean by that is you post something on Facebook, boom, somebody immediately like it. If it's something that they like, they immediately like it or love it, right? And that's an instant action or result or reaction. That's instant. But in life, in reality, you cannot go out and plant a seed today and get the fullness of the harvest tomorrow. It does not work like that. So in your autumn season or your season of planting, don't stop planting. Don't stop learning about the seed. You get into the business and you're ready to generate income immediately. But that's what a job is for. Work your job until your seed produce enough harvest to where you don't have to rely solely on your job anymore, right? So in your autumn season, plant. In other words, learn. Plant the knowledge in your mind. Why? Because when you plant the proper information or knowledge in your mind, then your mind is going to work and do what it's supposed to do and produce for you an emotion. Then when you get that emotion is going to produce for you an action. And then when you take action based on the proper emotion and the proper thought process, then you will see results. If me and my wife had to just stop in 3 months of trying to do real estate, we would have never been in a position to where we were able to help a family out of an abusive situation. This is what I mean by having fulfillment. It wasn't about the money. It was about being able to provide a service for somebody that was in need who didn't see a solution for themselves. That's what purpose is. When you find your purpose is not tied to just you. It's not about just you. Your purpose is designed to help somebody else out with a problem that they don't see a solution for, and then you come along with the solution. That's what your purpose is. So in order for you to seek or get a harvest, you are going to have to see your purpose as a seed and start to plant that seed. Going into 2025, it's time to tap into your purpose. Find out what it is that you have. If you can cut hair, you can cut grass, if you can cook, if you can write, if you can talk. These are abilities that Yahweh God has given you. So stop sitting back saying, I'm waiting on the Lord to give me a sign. Before you were born, even when you was formed in your mother's womb, he had already experienced you and given you everything that you desire and need to succeed in this life. So stop saying you waiting on God. God has already did his. God is waiting on you to find out what it is that you have so you can plant that seed in the right time, in the right place, and watch the harvest spring up for you and your family. That's what it's all about. All right? I'm getting ready to land this plane. I think I done said everything that Yahweh God wanted me to say. And that is it. That is how you manifest your dream. You have to get up and take action. What it is that you are believing for 2025? Well, it starts now. Whatever you are believing for, you're going to have to learn, plant. You're going to have to learn. Then let that seed nourish, cultivate it. Then it's going to produce the emotion. You're going to get a feeling. When you get that proper feeling, then you take action so you can see results. All right? Deuces.